Hey everyone, Smokey here. We're going to start a new little series here of a solo mission. Start a new character here. Gonna name it Smokeyheim. Start a new world. We're going to call this Smokeyheim. Alright, there we go. See where we start. So I'm going to do this mission completely solo and 100% with no cheats. I'm not going to do any of the server hopping or any of that stuff. If it ever loads in here. There we go. Neat little storyline here. Not sure if it's anything to do with any Viking history, but it's pretty neat. For those of you who haven't played Valheim before, you might learn a few little tricks here. I'm going to be pushing for the fine bow pretty quick. But for today, we're probably just going to explore a little bit and find a place to set up a little base. There we go, getting brought in by this big bird. He's wearing armor. I wonder if any of the updates we're going to have to fight this bird. He's going to be one of the bosses or something. Here we go. Now they just drop you usually in the meadows where the spawn point is. Oh, we're just going to go right through the trees. Just drop you here. Now we begin. So it doesn't really tell you a whole lot to start off with, but I've played before, so you just want to gather up a bunch of stuff. Then you can push your tab button. That'll tell you some stuff that you can craft right away. Up here we have a torch. Just a couple things that we just picked up, and you start off with a rag tunic. These guys are pretty weak, so maybe we'll take them on. They can give you necktails. It's a type of meat that you can cook up. Right away, we're going to want some sort of weapon to defend ourselves. As you notice, I have all the vegetation turned off. I'll turn it on here in a second and show you the difference. It looks way better with it on, but it makes it very hard to find like mushrooms and stuff. Let's go here. This is with the vegetation on. I think I'll play with it on for this one, just to make it a little bit more legit. Plus it looks better. So it looks like we got some water here. Don't really know where I want to go yet. Let's get this club going. Oh, there's some raspberries. Good find. Some mushrooms. You'll want to eat pretty well right away, 'cause as you can see on the bottom left there, it'll give you a little bit more health and it'll start ticking up. And it also makes your stamina bar go up a little bit there at the bottom, that yellow bar. Gotta be careful here, I don't really have a whole lot of health. There's another boar down here. There we go. This guy just tells you some stuff. Kind of what we want to look for first is just like one of the huts that's already in game. For one, we're going to want some queen bees to get some honey on the go. And also we're going to want to build some sort of spot that we can store stuff. Here's some islands. That could work for early base setup. I kind of want to be close to the Black Forest for the first little setup. So we'll just keep looking around for now. Picking up this flint. See, this is flint. It looks a little bit different. It's a little bit more light gray than the stone. It'll be good early game for making arrows and flint axes, that kind of stuff. Let's get this boar. See the deer over there? Don't have anything to get the deer yet. Get the club out here. Oh good, he dropped some meat. There we go. You also need flint for upgrading your craft bench and stuff, but we'll get into that here once we start building a little base. Now when I first start off, I like to stay fairly close to the coast. I find there's a lot of resources, but sometimes you can't find much for food close to the coast. Big mountain over there. Just kind of exploring, seeing what's going on around the biomes. I'm going to see where the edge of the dark woods is. We don't really want to go in there yet, though. Build an axe here soon. Another little set of islands here. That's all meadows over there. That over there is Blackwood, or yeah, Dark Woods and Black Forest, whatever it's called. That's pretty close to those mountains. I don't really want to get into that. I'm going to go back the other way a little bit, but we're going the woods a little bit here, so we might be able to find some mushies and some raspberries. I don't know if you can sneak up behind a deer with a club or not. I've never tried it. I'll uncover a little bit of the map here. If you're wondering, the period and the comma keys will zoom in and out your mini map, so you don't have to bring up your big map all the time. There we go. Need lots of that stuff right now at the early game. Got me. See how my food's flashing there on the bottom left-hand corner? Tells me I gotta eat. That was my last mushroom. Gonna have to get a little base set up here so I can cook this meat, or at least a little fire starter. Once you start getting some cooked meat, that's when you start noticing a bigger difference in your health. Once you start eating down the road, you can cook stuff and make real good food. All right. Mushroom. It's usually more than one. Like I said, with the vegetation turned up like that, it makes it a little bit harder to see them. I like to just pick up all the loose branches you see. They add up after a while, especially if you're just out exploring like this. One thing I do hope that they add is a first-person view. So when you're running in the woods like that, your camera's not jumping around from the tree branches and stuff. Oh, there's quite a few boar down there. That must be one of those boar totems. I'm going to avoid that right now. Can make an axe. I do need some boar, but that's just a few too many for my skill set at the moment. I'm going to try not to die too many times. But I know that just happens sometimes. And you'll probably quickly find out that most of my deaths will come from chopping trees. Here's a little building here. No bees. You always want to check these little buildings. They can have treasure chests like that in them. I just got some flint arrows out of it. Get these berries. Can never have too many berries. It's quite a view, but I want to go back this way. Starting to get a little stockpile of stuff going. Let's look at the big map for a minute. Yeah, so that must be where the bird flew me in at. I wonder if that's the edge of this island or not. Circle down and take a peek. One other thing that I'll tell you right quick, a little hint. See these rocks, how they're kind of in a point, almost shaped like a boat. Well, if you once you get a pickaxe, you can either just randomly start digging and you can find treasure within this circle, or you can wait till you get the wishbone from when you kill bone mass. You get a wishbone, and it'll tell you where the treasure is under the ground. It's always nice to make a map marker of these. We're just going to call it Rock Ship. And that's how you make a map marker. You can select whatever symbol you want, and you just tap on the map, write in what you want, hit enter, and then you can tap it again, it'll X through it. That's really good when you're doing tombs and crypts. So then you know if you've mined it or not. Then you just right click on it to make it disappear. Make an axe right quick. Oh, let's make the hammer first. There, now we got everything that we can build. He's just going to tell you a little something about the hammer. This looks like it might be promising for a little base. But I want to explore around a little bit, see how close it is to some black forest. Oh man, that's quite a view. Little bees, little treasure. I will take that torch just because I can carry quite a bit right now. The biggest thing I want to find right now is the black forest, so I know where it's at. It's always black forest, usually close to your spawn point. We're going to need a lot of resources out of the black forest. So you don't want to have to drag them too far, but you also don't want to be too close at the beginning to the black forest that they're just going to come kill you constantly. Another hut down there right on the water. Alright, this one has a beehive. So I'm going to show you a little trick for getting these before you have a bow. It also will allow me to repair everything. Oh, we can make a bow already. We better do that. So what I'm going to do now is pull up my hammer, go to the hammer function. I'm just going to delete everything that this beehive is connected to. And when the beehive drops, there we go. Don't have to worry about getting poisoned. And since I need some lumber, we'll just continue to tear this place down. Quick way to get lumber early game. Oh, here's our first grayling. Now you can fight these guys just with a torch. Fire alone's gonna do lots of damage. They're weak against fire. So you can see. Let's let the fire do the job. Before we tear it all down, I'm going to heal everything again. Make some wood arrows that we can shoot. That should do us pretty good to start. Could have made a flint axe. We're going to need the hoe. What do we need for the hoe? 5 wood. Alright, let's keep tearing this down until we get enough wood for the hoe. We're going to need it right away for building. Alright, let's build the hoe. I'm going to build a flint axe. Yes, another bundle of arrows, and that'll be it for arrows. We'll make sure we're on those ones and not our few flint head. Now we'll finish tearing this down and move on. So I don't know if you noticed there, but if you tear the supports down, all the rest will fall. Kind of a quick way of doing it. And then do your workbench last, because if you do your workbench first, then it won't let you tear anything else down. Alright, get a few more of these necks down here. Alright, let's get one of these deer. Get some deer hide on the go. This bow's terrible. Oh, I guess missed on that one. Gotta get used to this old bow again. Didn't allow for that much drop. Let's just see if we can get this guy here. No stamina. We'll find one that's not startled. Not waste all our arrows. Oh, this guy's coming right for us. How did that miss? We'll just club him then. There we go. Right. I know I had to take some damage there to get that stuff. Now we got some deer hide. Sweet. Might just fix this up for the night. Just to stay in it, put a little fire here. Now we want to... There we go. This will give us a nice rested bonus. Cook our food. Might fire a bed down and sleep through the night too. It does look like this is the coast for this island, so follow it up. A little bit worried there's no dark woods. Black forest, whatever it's called. Also, when you're making a fire, there has to be some sort of chimney or hole in the roof, or else the smoke will slowly start to injure you. And it'll also put the fire out if it's too much smoke. If the ceiling's too low, the fire will smother itself and the smoke will cause the fire to go out. So that's why I placed it here, because there's already a hole in the roof. Alright, let's organize this a little bit. like to put my food all together. I like to put my arrows up here. We don't really need that boar head for anything, I don't think. I'll hold on to it just because I got space. Six cooked meat. So as you can see down here, I have 19 health and I haven't eaten anything. So I'll eat a berry, cooked meat. Then once these tails are done, I'll eat one of them. Let's see here. Place a bed. Cook these last two neck tails. So you can see now, I've eaten all three of these things. And my health bar can now go all the way up to here. My stamina bar is that big. It makes quite a bit of difference just from getting some decent food. Alright, so now let's sleep. This bird's going to sleep with us tonight, I guess. Alright, it's morning time. He just wants to tell me about the bed. So, I do want to take this stuff with me, so I'm not going to destroy the whole cabin again, though. 20 wood, that's enough to get going again. So let's follow this coast up. See if we can find a little bigger house. Oh, I got him. Must have shot him in the ankle. Alright, buddy. There we go. You want to hold on to all the resin that you can, because as you'll find out later in the game, they're very important for fire arrows and whatnot. Keeping torches lit in your base so you can see what's going on at night. Now that I have a bow and arrow, I don't need to tear the whole building down when I find a beehive either. Looks like this island might go out some here. This might have been wrong. I gotta get some feathers here too. Let's see if I can get this bird. This bow's just crap. Oh, missed him. I may have to turn the vegetation off to find some mushrooms. Usually I'll have a stack of 10 or 15 by now. I'm sure I've walked by a ton of them. Alright. No bees, I don't hear them anyways. Nothing. Climb the hill for nothing. We're getting a little bit of fog going on here now. The weather and the details in this game are pretty sweet. They make it add a whole nother element to it. I'm a big fan of the mountain biome just because I like the snow. There's one. Let's see if we can sneak around and get this other one. Got him. Gather up that deer hide. That's pretty important for early game too. There's a big oak tree. Alright, we're going to go for it right now. It's going to wait till I had a base done, but This is a little trick I'm going to show you about how to get some fine wood early. What is going on here? I want this as a weapon. There we go. Alright, back to tree cutting. And what you want to do is try to knock some of these trees that you can cut down into either an oak tree or a birch tree. Now the oak tree is going to give you a lot more fine wood, but it's going to be real hard to knock that down. So this could take a while. There, that got it once. Let's try this one. Oh, that didn't really do anything. Actually, I'm not going to cut that yet. I got it some more. Basically, you want to knock it down. Once it's down, you can roll it around. Oh, it just missed. Oh, that sucked. Once you get it knocked down, you can roll it around, roll it into something, and then eventually it'll break. You don't need to wait till you have the copper axe. Oh, that's falling the completely wrong way. God, that's not good. Let's see if we can knock it down this way. Just log roll it. I don't know if that 13, 14 damage is on the tree or on the log that I'm pushing. I'm hoping it's on the tree. There we go. Nice. Boom. Now, see, there's the problem. That wood's going to be a lot tougher to break than the logs. Let's chop this so I can maneuver it easier. There we go. This one oak tree, if we can get this thing busted down, should give us enough fine wood. Oh, perfect. For a fine wood bow. So now we just roll the two pieces into each other and one of them will eventually break. I know I said I was doing this all legit, but to me this is legitimate. You're only using resources that the game allows you to use. Using the game physics that are in the game already. We may get some extra fine wood out of this too. There we go. Yeah. Well, we do have enough fine wood already for the bow. Let's just see if we can. There we go. Let's get rid of some of this because I want fine wood. Oh, man. There we go. So now we gotta make a base because we're carrying too much. So let's go back down to the coast here and find a spot. Now we just need to get 10 core wood. We can make our fine wood bow. Core wood's not too hard to get, it's just mostly dangerous to go into the dark woods this early, but gotta do what you gotta do. I love these oak trees out in the middle of the fields. There's a building there we might be able to fix up and use for a little bit. Yeah, this does jot out here a little bit. Let's check this out. This is a good sized building. But it's got a rock in the middle and that'll drive me crazy. I might just make a little shack. Something not too big and fancy, but that's going to do me for a little bit of the game. Get rid of some stuff here. Let's pick up this food. It's more important than wood right now. You don't want to keep your torch in your hand too long because it wears out just having it out in your inventory. So you can see now I can do it in 2 hits instead of 3 just because my skill level's gone up. Oh, I spooked them. Wasn't paying attention, walked right up on them. Yeah, this is a big little job. Maybe there is some dark woods down here. There, 2 hits. Put it away so it doesn't burn up. Oh. I really got to get some stuff for storage before I hunt too many deer. Man, I'm getting a little worried about this dark woods. Oh, there's dark woods right there. Oh. That boar took 3. So there's some dark woods right here. There's a shack right in the dark woods. Or black forest, sorry. Check this shack out and then let's get out of here. Nothing. So we don't want to be right on top of the black woods. I don't even know if this is a big patch. Oh, there's a deer up here. I'm going to try to get him. Let's eat. Right behind that tree. Oh, no. Too many trees. So yeah, that black woods is tiny. It's just this little piece. Some tin there, but there's no core wood at all. Dang it. Maybe there'll be another little piece here somewhere. Come on, I only need like 1 core wood. But that little patch of troll could technically spawn, so we'll just move along. Oh, there's some more. There we go. There's some of the right trees in there. Let's see how big this patch of woods is. It's a decent size by the looks of it. We do not want to get a troll right now. So this is a good sized dark woods. So this is the one I want to build my base close to. Well, I'm right here. Let's see if I can snag some of this. These guys are also weak against fire. Oh, there's a 1-star. I might be in trouble here. I might have to run. Oh, shoot. They don't like fire, so they act weird around fire. That's why they're just kind of running in circles there, because they don't really want to come near me when I got the flame in my hand. Let's get this tree and get out of here. Gonna have to drop some of our normal wood, I think. Probably some stone. Gotta take 10 pieces of this core wood. More guys coming because I could chop wood there. I'm just bailing. I got enough to make my fine wood bow now. Let's go back here and find a little spot. Let's take out this guy. That did not give me those blueberries. Where did they go? Let's do this boarhead. There we go. So we're out of the dark woods. We want to be close to the water. I'm looking for a clearing. There's one right over here. That crow drives you nuts at the beginning. Alright, so here's a nice little spot. We're just going to build our own cabin, I think. Right here. Good a spot as any. So we're going to want to level out a spot of ground. Once I get this little hut made up, that'll probably be it for this episode. Let's just club this guy. See, as you can see, the club's effective as well, but the fire works the best. This might be big enough. It's going to be nighttime, so we're going to get more and more of these little guys. So this isn't going to be anything fancy, this little hut, so just bear with me. It's not going to be any groundbreaking stuff or anything. Make it 3 wide, make 4 wide. We can get away with 4, I think. Oh, so if I just ruin the crafting bench, I don't know if we're going to get away with 4 wide right here. There, we'll build over here. All right. So it's back somewhere. So let's go boom. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now we're out of wood. We're having both the axes is going to come in handy. Stamina, you're a killer. So we'll start with something this size. Expand it eventually. The one thing I'm going to do is put a chimney on it because we always gotta have a fire on the go. Let's go like this. Not too worried about you, bud. So let's keep that going. Might help you guys be able to see what's going on here. So I think I want to go 5 this way, just to make it. Now we're going to go here. That's the fireplace. I like to start with a half wall. Oops. Still didn't snap right. Can't hold the hammer at the same time. half walls will allow us to put things like windows, and I'll show you that here. Let's go get some more wood. Apologize for being dark. I usually like to film when it's daylight, but I don't have anywhere to sleep the night yet, so in the future series I will try to make it as bright as possible for everyone. Alright, so make a couple torches so we can actually see. These probably will not be staying there. They might. Door right here. Yeah, just have a window in the front. Put a window on this wall too. No, we don't need a window here. Oh, goddamn. Gonna have to work on the roof here soon so I can get my crafting bench down and fix my flint axe. Trying to keep the episodes around an hour apiece, so we don't have a whole lot longer left for today. I usually like to knock down a whole bunch of trees in the same area, then they fall and hit each other and damage each other, and saves on your axe. As you can see, this one's fallen on its own. Sometimes it's also nice to position yourself so you can hit multiple things at the same swing. I don't know if it actually saves your axe any or not, but we're just going to go for a fairly simple roof on this one. just to get it up and going so I can get my crafting bench done. See if I can get this log with the rest of this axe. Alright, so it's technically secured now. Oh, put this up in the corner, snap on. This corner. Oh no. Now I have to build another hammer. Frig. I don't want to have to do that. I messed that up. Wasn't paying attention. So, 2 stone. Thought I threw a stone down here. There's one. There, that was stupid. Now you guys can learn from my mistake. There for now. Now we want to. I was going to put a window here, but I'm not now. There we go. Now, let's put a couple chests in. Or just one. So, store flint, core wood. Do we have enough deer hide? We might be able to make that right now. Oh yeah, here we go. Need more core wood and an upgraded bench, but that's savage. Look at that, fine wood bow already. Don't even have a shelter built. It's awesome. We'll get that on the go right away too. Throw our spare hammer in here. Old bow. It's good for now. Now we can get a bunch more wood. And hunting will be a lot easier. Alright, let's finish this shelter and call her a day. So let's do this window first, just to get it done and over with. There's different style of windows you can go with. Put the top in. Now I like to do don't know if I need these middle ones in there or not. No, I don't think I do. Just like that. Oops, something didn't snap right there. What do you want, bird? Beam across there. Snap. Oh, come on. Oh well, we still gotta get wood for the chimney. That makes that window look pretty cool. Can also just use the cross piece or the X's and put them across. So we don't need a whole lot of wood here. Berry patch right beside me. I do need some stones. Fireplace. So you can see there, I just leveled up a skill point. That's another thing I didn't mention yet. As you used your weapons, you get skill points. So you can see my club's at 12, running's 13, woodcutting 16. As those skills go up, it just increases how well you do it. Like the bow skill, you can pull your arrows back faster. That's why I like to use the bow a lot at the beginning, so that when you get farther in when you need it, your skill will be a little bit higher. That's why a lot of people use maces and clubs right off the hop, so that when they get to bone mass, their skill will be upgraded a little bit. So we're just going to do a basic chimney here, I think. I'll probably have to build some scaffolding. I don't know if I can jump up on that roof from here. Oh, yep, I'm up. Cool. There we go. Now we want to... And you're going to want to use the steep pitched peak. Oh yeah, I got to put these across. Actually... with the steep pitch, this opening should be enough for the smoke to get out. Normally I'll have that wood all the way to the ground, but I'm just doing a basic shelter here. This isn't something I plan on staying in very long. There we go. Finish that hole in the roof. Throw a fire in. Couple cooking stands on it. See if that smoke goes out. You can load it right up with cooking stands, but then I find it hard to get the wood on, and I really don't have that much meat to cook right now anyways. So I should be able to make another chest here for now. And we want to make a bed. There's set my waypoint. Alright, well that's probably all I'm going to get done for tonight. Cook up the rest of my food. Oh, I better get my beehive on the go actually. I'll show you guys a little trick about that. So, for my beehives, so nothing messes with them, I like to put them up on a stick. So I need a few more wood, not much. I better get my food before it ends up coal. I have enough lumber now for it. I might cut a little bit of extra here just so I can build another chest. That's enough. Just like that. Box this guy. Bees are happy. And you just keep checking on them periodically. Alright, now before I log off, this is what I like to do. Just empty out anything in my inventory that I'm not going to be using the next time around. I don't have enough of those. I really want to save these mushrooms anyways, because as soon as I get carrots and start planting them, we'll be needing all the mushrooms we can get. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more episodes in the future, hit the subscribe button. We will be building quite a bit of big fancy bases and doing a lot of exploring. I plan on doing a lot of sailing, that's why any base I build is going to be close to the water. One thing I'm going to do here is place a map marker. Name it home for now. Alright guys and girls, I'm going to call that a night. We'll pick this up probably this time next week. Alright, have a good day.